Hey guys, how are you today? Daddy Phantom here with just another quick short Wi-Fi battle. Now looking at my team, I just kind of threw together a bunch of Pokemon that I thought would be sweet to use. So Ferrothorn looks cool, Metagross looks dope, I'm gonna throw that shit in there and try things out, you know? I do have a lack of fire resist Pokemon, but I didn't really think about that at the time. I was like, you know what, let's YOLO it up in here, jump on Festival Plaza, look for some 6v6 matches, and you know, just try this team out. So I decided to lead out with my Trumpy, the elephant Pokemon, as Pokemon Trainer Steward sends out his Meteor and gets that shields down ability deactivated, making it rather tanky. So as he does that, he's like, you know what, I don't want to be tanky. After all, I'll go for that Shell Smash, get my defenses lowered since I have too many of them. You know, I just have too many defenses. What do I do with all of them? So as he does that, he gets that White Herb, making it so he's tanky once more as I go for the Earthquake, you know, misclicking my Ice Shard. So that sucks. However, I do click Ice Shard this turn. It does a decent chunk of damage since the Meteor has a 4 times weakness to it as the Meteor goes for the Earthquake. Now, I'm not Dumbo, not the Flying Elephant, so that Earthquake actually hits me for once. And, you know, I actually don't remember the plotline of Dumbo. Does anyone remember? I think he, like, meets a monkey at a circus. I'm not exactly sure, I have to rewatch that shit once more. So, he keeps clicking that Earthquake, does a decent chunk of damage, however, I will probably live another one unless he crits me. So, with that being said, I go for the Stealth Rock, since, like I said earlier, I don't think he has anything to deal with those Stealth Rocks. So, I get that nice leftover recovery, I'm pretty much at half right now, and I just keep spamming Ice Shard after that, since that Meteor can't really touch me unless he gets that Shields Down ability activated, which he does in this turn. It only activates after the turn that we're done using our attack. So he goes for that Earthquake. Luckily I do live it since that Shield Down ability doesn't activate. And next turn, unless Pokemon Trainer Steward switches out, I am able to finish off this Meteor with an Ice Shard. So I'm not exactly sure why Pokemon Trainer Steward didn't switch out, since he could have saved his Meteor. Maybe just hates it for underperforming. I'm not exactly sure. What a terrible trainer. So I do survive. My Trumpy is up in here with decent amount of health. I mean, 1/4 of health isn't necessarily decent, but I'm alive. That's all that matters. So now Stewart sends out Serena, looking all shiny and shit also, so both of us are shiny and that's cool, you know? And she takes a bit of Stealth Rock damage as I go for the Ice Shard, completely forgetting about the Quilly Majesty, which is an ability that makes it so you can't use priority moves. Daddy, you dumb fuck. So there goes my elephant boy. Rest in pieces. Now that my Donphan is out, I decide to throw up my Muck, since I knew he could take pretty much anything from this Serena, and she just goes for the high jump kick, which will do actually a shit ton. I didn't think it would do that much, but either who, I go straight for the poison jab, which actually does get the crit. I'm not exactly sure if it mattered. I'm too lazy to do the calcs right now, so let's just say it didn't. Now that I've taken out this Cassie, Marina comes out. So it's just a bunch of porn star names that Pokemon Trainer Stewart decides to name them, or just girl names. I don't know. Maybe I've been watching too much of that. Anyway, back into the Pokemon Trainer battle. Marina goes for the Sparkling Aura, and I decide to take that no problem since I am Assault Vested, and go for the Gunk Shot, which is able to take it down no problem. So that's super effective. That Marina is out. I'm putting in a shit ton of work in this battle. Now Chocula comes out, and it's another shiny Pokemon. Well, you know what, my Muck isn't shiny, however I do have the Pimp Slap in the back, so Thunderbolt comes out. I had a good feeling I'd take that, and I go for the knockoff. So Assault Vest putting in work. Muck, you're a goddamn hero. So now Alex decides to come out. Again, it's shiny, which is, you know, it's cool. Takes a bit of Stealth Rock damage, and I was like, you know, I don't want this Muck to die. He's been good to me. He's like a war veteran. You want to keep this guy alive. So I decide to switch into my X-Man as this Alex goes for the Pollen Puff, and it actually does a decent chunk. I didn't think it would do that much again. I thought it would go for a Fairy type move, which it didn't. So, I mean, obviously it wouldn't, since my Muck is Poison type, which makes sense. I decide to Mega Evolve up in here and not go for the Bullet Punch, since I'm a dumbass, thinking that I would outspeed something that has like 118 speed, maybe even 130, I'm not exactly sure. So luckily I do survive and do get off the Meteor Mash and take this fucker out. So now here is So here comes Salazzle, and I completely forgot about this thing, and like I don't know how many times I'm gonna sigh, but it's really sad how bad I played this game, since I completely forgot about the Salazzle, and I am super weak to fire and poison type moves. So I was like, man, how am I ever going to live against this Salazzle? So I thought, you know, Tapu Bulu, I'm gonna throw you out here, because why not, I guess, use you as I don't know. So Tapu Bulu comes out, and obviously the Salazzle will go for a Sludge Bomb, being able to kill me no problem, as I'm just kind of like panicking. I'm clicking all the buttons on my DS, not knowing what the heck to do. I should have thrown out Decidueye right away, since I believe Decidueye is a bit more on the tanky side for special defense, and he might have been able to live that, but I don't. So Ferrothorn comes out, and Salazzle goes for another Flamethrower, which I'm obviously not going to live with my 4 times weakness to it. So there goes Ferrothorn. Really didn't put much action into the battle, even though he could have, but I decided to sack my Donphan for no reason in the beginning of the match. So Salazzle again putting in work, and I pretty much throw up my last Pokemon, take a hoot to the Decidueye. So Salazzle goes for the Flamethrower, and can we live it? Luck is on my side today. I do decide to live this Flamethrower with 42 health, and I'm able to throw this arrow in the Salazzle's face and be able to finish off the match. So that was a really close one. A lot of stupid plays on my part, but I decided to just upload it anyway. So here we are. Hope you guys enjoyed the battle. Man, I really suck. I really got to get back into battling a lot more, and I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.